Aisha McMullen, to answer your question, why do companies ask you to print out these, well, hell of a long resume? This is mine, not Fatima Baz. Aisha McMullen, you want to start a problem because I said something to that bitch at the Dollarama store about calling me a child? Let's talk about your childish behavior, Aisha McMullen. Let's talk about it with filming and evidence. Let's go there, Aisha. This very first one, right here. This is Physical and Health Education Canada. My goals with Physical and Health Education Canada. This is Quality Daily Physical Education QDPE. Is that Aisha's child or is that me? Who's that, Tony? Exactly. Quality Daily Physical Education QDPE. Is that not me right there with my child? Okay. And just in that alone, Aisha Cunningham, that's just sheet number 3, page number 15. Sheet number 3, page number 15. Next, this one, resources from PHE Canada's online bookstore with Walmart. By the way, folks, I've been waiting since 2018 to print these out, and I just printed these out yesterday, which means I've been waiting 12 years to print this resume out. Because if you do the math, 2018 to 2026 is 12 years. I've been waiting 12 years to print these out. I'm finally printing these out, and here comes the devil trying to attract noise that I printed her child's photo, who's now deceased, claiming that I used someone else's name, known as Fatima Ba, in her imaging, of which I did not. So that's page 4, or leaflet number 4. And this is resources from PHE Canada's online bookstore. Okay, and this is number 5 right here. Number 5, I believe this is the page that Aisha is using to say that I printed out her son's photo. Why she keeps asking those questions in regards to companies asking you to print out resumes. When you work in social services, these are the different departments of social services, and this is department number 5, and this is the events department, so that when schools take your children off the school property for educational purposes or just room to breathe, due to the fact that there might be a little something going on in the school with one of the students being arrested on that day. Events. Take the affected students off the school property, Aisha. A harbor of hope. Health and physical literacy, Halifax, Nova Scotia. This was written on May 10th, 2012. Okay, Aisha, is the photo of your dead son in there? Aisha Cunnings, is he there? Let's keep going. What I've been waiting to print out since 2018, but I've been writing it since 2012. Now that you know that. This one right here. This is what got me accepted in Trios College. This right here. This used to be just my one page resume. My one page resume. Okay? That's how I got the job at Krispy Kreme. This page right here. Seneca College, School of Early Childhood Education, ECE 412, Legislation, Advocacy, and Social Policy topic paper. Okay, that's number 6 of 5. 6 of 5, which is 20. 5 fours is 20. That's 25. Then here we have Seneca College, School of Early Childhood Education, Winter 2012 Legislation, Advocacy, and Social Policy. Topic paper: The Role of ECEs in Full Day Learning. Student Li Yu Yang or Li Yan Yu, Professor Dale Long, course code ECE 412AA, date submission March 23rd, 2012. Okay, Aisha, let's take a look at the time. And this is the continuum. There's this one here. Okay, there's that. And then there's this one right here. Seneca College School of Early Childhood Education, ECE 412, Legislation, Advocacy, and Social Policy. What's in the newspaper? What's in the newspaper? What am I legally allowed to write in the app known as the Notes app on the tablet, which is the newspaper which ends up online? What's in the newspaper? Legal legislation, ECE. What can I write about? What can I post? Right here. Legal document. Right here in front. And then this one, you have the ECE 416 planning sheet number 3. ECE 416 planning sheet number 3. That's right here. That 20 plus 20, that's 40. And then here you have ECE 416 planning sheet number 4. You're gonna slam the door on me anyway, so I might as well, chill and just show you. And then here you have ECE 416 question and answer planning sheet as to how do you plan to get there. You're asking me the questions. How do you plan on getting the topic in order to make sure that you can get people to either watch, read, or, well, leave you the fuck alone? How do you plan to get there? There's the questions. And then here is this one. Okay? This one is chapter study presentation and chapter 4 reflective practice. Reflecting with colleagues, finding time for reflection, and sustaining reflective practices. The word sustaining actually means to stay away from. How do you plan, as Sheree Stewart, to stay away from Aisha Cunnings telling you put her dead son's photo in your affidavit without her permission? The word sustain means how do you plan to stay away from the act? Okay? And we'll end off with this here and here, and I'll show you part 2 of my resume. Part 2 of my, as a matter of fact, I'll show you this portion in part 2 as well. Be right back. with part two, Aisha Cunnings, as in sustained, equaling to stay away from this bitch. Part two.